Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Zell. So today we are here on our master's bedroom and I'm going to give you guys a tour of all of the plants that I have in here. I also have a few plants in our that's noise in our bathroom, so we're gonna do that later after we're done with all of the plants in this room. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna give you a perspective and like the windows directions. So yeah, that windows are east facing, so it gets lots of morning lights. And these two windows here are south facing, so it don't get much light during summer, but on a winter it gets a lot of light. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around so I can show you guys so that door is the door going out, and this door is the door going to the bathroom and the walk-in closet. So yeah, I guess we start on this side. So this shelf, bamboo shelf from Amazon, it's the same thing as that one in there. Is, as you can see, there's no plants, there's no grow light because I'm not done. It's a work in progress. And also the dresser, I am planning to put this up in there on both sides and put a grow light so I can put more plants on the dresser. So anyway, we gonna go in here. These are just empty propagation stations. This one is the propagation from my philodendron mayoi. I did that I think 2-3 weeks ago, and as you can see, it's already growing roots, and I think this is going to be ready to pot up soon. So yeah, I'm so happy it roots easily on water. And here is just a propagation of my snake plant that I cut from when I rearrange the living area. It's already starting, some of it already starting to grow roots too, so I'm so happy about that. And on the corner there is a propagation of my Three Kings Syngonium. I have a big one that, oh, it grows so crazy. So I didn't film it when I propagated it because I just need to propagate it right away. And as you can see, it's already starting to grow roots too. And I think this is going to be ready to pot up soon too. So yeah, that's what we have here on this side of the dresser. And then we're gonna work on this shelf. This is where I usually sit down on the floor and do like a sit down video or sometimes repotting video. This is usually my background. So we're gonna do the shelf first. I got the shelf from Amazon as same as the other one in there because I wanted to kind of match, and it the color matches on our furniture too, like the bed and the dresser, so it looks nice. So anyway, on this one is the mother plant of my Hoya ovata. I'm gonna show you later. I got two on both sides of our lab set growing on the wall. But this one is the mother plant. This is probably the easiest Hoya that you can have on your collection if you're just starting to, collect Hoya. And sometimes Hoya, sometimes they're a little bit difficult, but this one is so easy and this is so pretty, like all the splashes. Yeah, I am planning to put this on the mantel on our living area on the fireplace because I already have tons of Hoya ovata in here, but I just put it in here because I did a video of like easy favorite easy house plants, and I just decided to put it in here because this one doesn't really need lots of lights, and as you can see, it's growing even if it don't get lots of lights in here, no lights at all. So yeah, and this crazy one, see that is just some sort of orchid cactus that I got from Lowe's. I propagated a lot of this already and I've sold a few, but this one is just going crazy. I should give this more light so the leaves will grow like kind of like this, because when they don't get lots of lights they grow like this, kind of like a stick. But yeah, I don't care that it looks like that. I actually like that it looks like crazy up in there and it don't get enough light, so they're fine in there. And this one here is my dog tail cactus. Is jungle cactus also that I also got from Lowe's, and it's nice. It's so pretty, but they yeah, that's just $15. Uh it looks like Medusa's head, and I love it. I just love jungle cactus because they are so unique and they give like different texture on your collection. So yeah, next here is my uh the mother plant of my, actually this is not a mother plant anymore. I already sold the mother plant, my variegated philodendron heartleaf. So I think 2021, I think that time when this is so expensive, I got one leaf cutting from Etsy for $60. It's so crazy, but it's worth it because this plant is so pretty and it grows like a weed. You just need to give it tons of light so it gives you more variegation, because if you put it on a lower light, it usually revert like the one that I put on my fireplace mantle. So yeah, that's the variegated heartleaf philodendron. Next here is my Manjola puzzles that I got from Lowe's probably 3 years ago. Just a small like $4 uh, plant from Lowe's. That time this one is kind of still rare, and I'm so happy that I found it from Lowe's for such a cheap price. And uh, I just keep propagating it, and it just keep getting more vines. So you can see, if you underwater this, they usually brown like that. So I have to water this often. So down in there is just, oh, this thing is so pretty. Not just, this is Philodendron micans. It also wants water like often. So these are just like dying leaves. But yeah, I propagated this few months ago and it already needs a propagation again. They grow so fast. They're like, this vining philodendron, they just grow fast and they're perfect for like someone like me that sell plants, because you can just tap that and then propagate in water or moss, and in a few weeks you can already pot it up and sell. So yeah, philodendron micans. This one here, this is actually my husband's plants. He chose this from like a local nursery. He likes this kind of plants, like he likes trees and this kind. So this is fern, asparagus fern plumasa. Yeah, I need to water this because they dried up so fast. And this is some sort of palm tree. I don't know what kind of palm tree is that. Let me know if you know this kind of palms. And this side here is uh some sort of Tradescantia from my plant friend Shell. I need to actually like prune it, cut some of this because they dried up a little bit. But see, this is new growth from the base of the plant. They're so pretty and fuzzy, and yeah, I love that. It's one of my favorites because they just like, I like how they grow like trail down. And down here is just one of my propagation of Hoya Bella. Inner variegation. I don't want to try to pronounce the name of that. The mother plant of this died. So I have to put it in the trash. I noticed my Hoyas. I'm like falling out of love of Hoyas because if you underwater them and then you water them right after that, they just got root rot and die off easily. It's so hard to like revive them when you underwater them too much. So anyway, I don't have lots of Hoya right now. I lost a couple last year, so I'm just trying to uh, keep this alive. I have tons of propagation that I'm trying to sell also, and I have another one on my plant room because I'm trying to have like two mother plants that I can propagate alternately. So on the back there is desert desert rose that my sister gave to me when they visit us there from Illinois, and I think 2 3 years ago they visited us for the first time, and she gave me some plants, this one and another one later that I'm gonna show you. So I don't know what is the flower of that thing, but it got mealybugs so many times and I had to cut all of the leaves. But fortunately, they keep growing. They grow easy, like the leaves. But I haven't seen a mealybugs in a while, so I'm happy about that. And then on this side here is just colin pothos that I've propagated from the mother plant. I just put it in there because I lost some of the plants in here, so I put this in here. It looked nice. Actually, just green and a little bit of yellow variegation. So down in there is my, what is this? Oh no, this is from the Micans. That in there. My philodendron painted lady, the mother plant. I got this as a tissue culture plant with so many babies that I propagated, and I sold a lot already. I have only two, I think, on my entry shelves. But yeah, this one is so pretty. Like the variegation is so pretty, like yellow. But sometimes they look like they're dying, like that kind of variegation. But it's pretty. I just put it in here. I probably need to put it like on a pole or something. But I like it like small, just under there. Anyway, this is my variegated jade plant that is so pretty. It doesn't have a lot of variegation. I don't think this light is strong enough to give this plant a variegation, but I just put it in there and it's so pretty. It looks like a small tree. It also had a millibugs last 2 years ago, and I just remove all of the leaves and then spray it with neem oil every day. And it grows like that. If you guys have any like infestation that is bad and you still want to save the plant, just remove all of the leaves. They'll grow more leaves eventually. I'm sure not all plants do that, but kind of like a succulent like this one and this one, that's what I did when they got mealybugs. So in this, the last plant on this shelf is some sort of holiday cactus. I don't know if this is Christmas or Easter or I don't know. But I love the color of the. I'm gonna show you guys if I can find the the picture of the leaves. It's giving me a lot of not leaves, flowers. Yeah, and it's already growing. These little ones are new growth, and yeah, it's so pretty because it's not just. I always just say like pink and red flowers from nurseries and big box store, but this one is kind of like not white. It's kind of like peach or something. But yeah, I'll show you the picture if I can find one. But see this little red, kind of pink red is the new growth. Okay, in this corner we have. I used to have the Ficus elastica ruby in here on this side, but I decided to put it in there because I propagated it. I cut two of the largest branch, and I decided to just put it in it because I don't like how it looks, and I want this ficus Audrey to grow like big because it has lots of uh, branch and the leaves are smaller. So I probably keep this in here. I need to repot it on a nice spot. Obviously, it looks it's still on the same nursery pot since we got it last December. So yeah, I love this tree in here. And this one is actually has a spider mite, so I give this shower yesterday. The same thing with my fiddly fig. But let's talk about this. I gave it a shower yesterday and then I spray with uh, neem oil, so hopefully it will help eliminate the spider mites. And on this down here on the floor is uh lily. What do you call that? What do you call this? Some sort of lily. But yeah, this is my father-in-law's like plant from his funeral, and I actually saved this. It's already dying when we got this. It's just outside our house, and I tried to revive it. I cut all of the dead leaves and put it on my greenhouse like plastic greenhouse before on our last house, and it did survive, but it's still kind of like struggling actually, but it's actually blooming right now. See that? But I don't know. I think I just need to water this often because you know why do I oh I forgot the name of this. This kind of plants loves water, and when they don't get water, they like just well like droop their leaves. Yeah. Anyway, on the back there, I have that GE grow light, and I have my one of my favorite all-time favorite plants. My one of my Monstera albo. You guys see how big that one is, and it's finished rated. Almost all of these leaves are actually finished rated, and it's growing crazy. You see, the early roots are actually growing onto the pole, so I have to always water the most part when I water the plant. And yeah, I love it so much, and I can wait for it to like grow, climb on the pole. I am actually thinking of removing this grow light because the plants, I mean the leaves are just like facing up. I can actually just put the standing vertical grow light on this side, I think, and it's gonna be uh nice because it's gonna be like facing this way instead of going like up to the grow light. And then it's gonna give more space in here if I remove this grow light, but I'm not sure yet. But anyway, my elbows. It's okay, you guys. It's big. Um, that all of the leaves are actually fenestrated. So in here, this setup and that setup is not uh, final yet. I'm still thinking of how I am going to make it look nice because I can't move this to ficus strain here because I always want to have like two trees on both sides of this lab set. But yeah, let's go in here. I'm like all over the place. This is just one of my ZZ Raven. I have another one on the other side in there. Yeah, they grow fast. They actually grow fast when you give them more lights. Because before I just put it somewhere next to the window, the north facing window, and I like water it once every 2 months, and it's like struggling so bad. So when I repotted it and put it on this location, I water them every once a week. So we love that too because they're on a chunky mix in there and they dried up so fast. So anyway, this is my variegated money tree. I love this plant so much, but it grows so slow and it always has some browning on it. I guess it's a variegated plant thing. They always brown, especially when it's like highly variegated. But yeah, I love this so much. I got it from Etsy. Kind of like a free plant from the shop that I bought my alocasia. And it's weird because they kind of like just put this onto this like tree, like branch. I don't know how they did that. Hopefully it don't die and it's actually rooted in there or connected. But anyway, yeah, variegated. I think this is the albo. I know there's a different kind. There's like a batik and there's an aurea. And I might get to one of those so I can put on the other side of this lab set too. So here on the back is this is not final. So I don't know where to put this plant. This is so big already. It's my philodendron mayoi. I repotted this 2 weeks ago, I think. Oh, you guys, and look at the leaves. This is the newest leaf, and I damaged one of the leaves. You mean I repotted, but it's fine. And it's one of my favorite plants, like all-time favorite plants. But you just have to have a big space for it, because look how like wingspan. It's, I don't know where I'm gonna put this honestly, but I'm gonna find a way and find a location that I can enjoy this. Maybe upstairs, I don't know yet. But anyway, on this side, can you see that? Oh, this is probably my favorite kind of plant display. You see on both sides of this love seat. So I, okay, I'm gonna show this love seat is actually a set from our living area set, but we don't have a lot of space in there for this one, so we decided to put it in here, and it actually fit perfectly on this area, on this location, because we really want like a sitting area where we can sit in here and just relax and enjoy. There's nothing in there because it's like a field out on the back, but it's really nice in here. We have a big tree in there. So yeah, I got this kind of like a side table. It's a two set. We have another one in there, and then I just put this Hoya of a Bata in there. You see, uh I started those from probably just one, no, two leaves cuttings, and I think both both of those there's like 3 or 4 plants, and I started this. You can see actually when I just put it in here, this thing is kind of more bright green, and then this is when it really grows up in there already. See that this is the newest. It didn't much, but it's fine because you can't really see it because the leaves are hiding the plant clips. So yeah, I it's so pretty in there, you guys. It's like climbing. I'm planning to let that one climb in there, and then this one in here. So I have those um from Amazon. No, I think I got that. Yeah, it's, I think I love that because it's kind of like plants and couple thing. So I got the frame from Amazon. So yeah, I love that in there. And this one is just no my only this is my only anthurium on my collection because they don't like me. So I got this from Lowe's, and since I got this, I think last year, probably almost a year now, and it never stopped blooming. It always blooms. I already repotted it because it's dried up so quickly, but every if and they don't die like sooner. They stays for a few weeks in there, and then when they die, there's another one. There's another bloom that I think this one is another one. See that? Oh, can you see this, guys? There's like 2 hearts in there. It's so pretty. So yeah, and on the other side there, this love seat is actually my dog's bed. She usually sleep wherever she wants, like on the bed with us or in here on the floor, or but usually she does sleep in there. That's why I put like this gray mm, blanket. So yeah, anyway, let's do this side of the love set. I have that my fiddly fig, probably one of my oldest plant. I got this when we're still in our first house and before even I got pregnant with my son. So it's probably almost 5 years now. Yeah, it's a big plant like tall plants, and I have to cut it because it's been through a lot. It we moved with this plant 3 times already, so I had to cut those. And yesterday I found out that it was infested with spider mites. So I had to remove probably uh, 15 leaves, like the bottom leaves in here, all of that. Um, Here I remove it because it's bad and there's a lot of spider mites in it. And I put this in the shower, give it a spray of spider mite neem oil. Hopefully, I think I have to just take good care of this. I also need to repot this because since the time that I repotted it from the um, nursery pot when I got it from Lowe's, this is probably one of my biggest and most expensive plant. I got this from Lowe's for I think $90, but it's a big plant. I'm gonna try to put like a picture when I got it first. It's so funny because uh, I've heard when I was searching about this and all the care tips and all that, they say that this plant is so hard to take care of. So every day when I got it, every day I would spray it with uh like water because they say that it loves humidity and all that. But they're actually pretty easy, except if you got like it's infested with some sort of bad bugs. But anyway, yeah, I love this plant. Uh, we've been through a lot. We've moved 3 times already with this plant. One of my oldest plant and one of my biggest plant, and it's still try not thriving but surviving. So I actually love how it looks like. It look crooked and crazy. Anyway, here is just another ZZ plants I put on both sides and on the base because this is a big pot, and if you remove that, it's just like a bare, nothing in there. So I put 3 plants in there, 3 pots. I have this philodendron lemon lime and philodendron, just a regular philodendron. I got this from Lowe's. It's so pretty in here. It actually likes to be in here. It gets a little bit of light and from the window. And as you can see, I have a Soltic Solutions grow light on both uh, sides in there because I want this plant to have lots of lights because I have ficuses. I know they like lights and they're on these big windows, but as you can see, we have a big tree in there. It doesn't get as much light in the morning, and but it does get lots of lights on winter because there's no the tree doesn't have leaves, but on the summer it's shaded. Anyway, on this side is just kind of like a struggling global green pothos. I need to repot all of this because it's been in here for how many years. It doesn't get have lots of variegation. I don't think it's getting a lot of lights in here. And on the other side here is my pearl and shade. It's one of my favorite plants too because it's so easy, and can you see the variegation? And they're also more like compact. It's not like the global green that grows crazy. See that? It's so pretty. So yeah, I've got 3 in there. I need to repot this and all 3 of that. Here in the back, I just have the base of the Philodendron Mayui that I propagated last week. I'm going to sell this because I don't need 10,000 mayo. They take lots of space, so it actually growing two growth point in there, which is so exciting because it's going to like kind of like more bushy plant. So I'm going to just sell this because I don't need that. And on the side table here, I just put one of my Aurea. Oh my goodness, look at how pretty is that. Goodness. I don't know if this looks nice in here. I probably need to put the smaller plants in there and put it somewhere maybe in here or on the back there and put some grow light because it's looking for lights because I don't think it's getting enough light from this grow light because of this fiddly fig. So on the other side there is another of my Hoya ovata that I love so much, and I can't wait for this to like grow, climb in there too, and then kind of they're gonna meet each other in here and more up in there, and then the other vines will go up in there. Yeah, I'm so excited. And as you can see, this will actually like there's more in here. I can, oh my god, is that a peduncle? Oh wow. Ooh, see? I just broke that new leaf. It's so annoying. I can show you something like they'll actually branch out of some sort. I don't know if I can show you in here, but hopefully when they go up in there, they'll branch out and I can, there's more vines to climb. But yeah, I love that so much. And here is my side of the bed. I have this thorns, some sort. I forgot the name, but my uh, son actually picked this up for me. I think my birthday. Is that my birthday? Yeah, I think that was my birthday, and it actually have some bugs on it. I don't know if it's a thrips or uh aphids. So I put it on our bathroom and I spray it and I repotted it and it now it's growing so nice. I love all of these little blooms. I love this because my mom, when she's still alive in the Philippines, she got so many different. I'm sure this is some sort of euphorbia, right? Like a succulent, and they actually like lost all the leaves sometimes. At least my mom's before, and all was there is just blooms, and oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Oh, so yeah, I just remind this of my mom, and I'm happy that uh my son picked this up for me on my birthday last March. So I put it on my nightstand here. So yeah, that's it for this part of the room. I love this part in here actually, and I love that I got like trees on the bedroom. It's backlit now, but so yeah. Next, we're going to that side, my husband's side of the bed. My dog is just sleeping. Yeah, this one is another succulent. It's the ogre ears jade plant, and it's one of my husband's favorite plants, so I also put that in there. Yeah, I had one before that looks more like a bonsai, and he loves that so much from our last house, but it got infested with mealybugs, and you know, Millibugs are just annoying because they like to hide on the crevices, so I just put it in the trash because I don't want to deal with it. And last year I saw one from Home Depot, so I decided to get another one so we can have here on his side of the bed, on his nightstand. So this one here is a struggling money tree. This used to be nice just a few months ago, and now it's growing like that. I might need to repot this. I don't know. I need to check the roots, or I just need to water it more because I do underwater this plant so much. So I actually like a nice tree in here, like a tall one, more kind of like a vertical because we don't have a lot of space on that corner. So I don't know, but I like to put the money tree in there because my husband also loves money tree. We have another one that is also struggling, so I need to check the roots of these money trees because they are usually an easy plant, but I'm struggling with them. I don't know. I think I underwater them too much. But anyway, on this veg shoe shelf here is I just put little plants as succulent. I have up in there is one of another plant that my sister gave me. This is another jungle cactus. It's actually a what do you call it? Queen of the night. Uh, Also remind me of my mom because she used to have this one before, and my father would call this devil's plant because he said, "Why would you have to wake up in the middle of the night, like 12 a.m. to see this plant bloom?" Because they bloom in the middle of the night. I don't know why it's like that. So my mom has to wait until like 12 a.m. to see that plant bloom. But the bloom is really beautiful, and I think this one I need to propagate it and put it on more lights because as you can see it's growing like a stick because it's not getting a lot of lights up in there, but I don't have a space for it. They supposed to grow this kind of leaf. So anyway, I need to propagate one of those at least and put it on under the grow light so maybe I can have, I can experience it blooming in the middle of the night. But anyway, on the side here is just a regular string of hearts. This is just like a freebie from when I order my variegated Hoya Bella from Etsy. This is just probably like 2 nodes and 4 like leaves, and it grows all the way now, but I need to propagate it so I can have like a full plant. This side is my variegated string of hearts. It's so funny because this is the plant that I propagated when I posted my first ever YouTube video. It's almost a year now, actually, like August the 2nd, when I posted my video and I was propagating this plant, and all the propagation died. So maybe I'm gonna remake that video next month and propagate this. This is used to be my like best selling plant when I used to propagate this, but now they need lots of space to put. I mean, it's not lots of space actually. It's just that I have to like cut like butterfly method and propagate, and I feel like I have so many plants that I can just propagate because this one is kind of like a lot of work because I have to cut all of the internodes and all that. But anyway, it's pretty. I just love it. But I think it's struggling. I might need to repot it actually. So I might do a video, like a remake video of this on like the August the 2nd. So for my first YouTube anniversary. So on the back there is This is where my variegated string of pearls used to be. It's so pretty. And then yesterday when I was watering these plants, I discovered that it was infested with mealybugs again. Like the mother plant of that plant was infested with mealybugs too, and I just put it on the trash, and that one is actually just a propagation. So I put it right now, it's on the bathroom, so it won't, mealybugs won't infest my other plants here, especially this one, because it's going to be crazy. These little leaves, I'm probably just gonna put it on the trash. And this one is special to me because I think my, oh yeah, this one is a gift from my husband. When a string of hearts is still so expensive for like probably three strand for $60. Yeah, that was crazy, like 2021, I think. So anyway, this is just a Litops. It so looks so weird. I haven't watered this since last year because they said to not water it unless this the old, I don't know how you call this, leaf, like dried up. Anyway, this is the terrarium that I made. Oop, sorry. Terrarium that I made for Mother's Day. We use, I don't remove it, but I put like a mother and son or child uh figurine in there. This, the mother is supposed to be a fairy. It has like wings, but I broke it. No, it was broken when the Amazon delivered. But yeah, this moss is from my outside on the backyard, and all the three rocks in there was collected by my son from our previous homes, like from Savannah, from McKinney, and I just put another one here from our backyard here in Howe, Texas. So it's kind of like special because when he was little, he likes to pick up rocks. So I just uh, save it, and it's nice that I put it in here. Hopefully, oh yeah, I did remove this and then spray it with neem oil and put like a systemic granular into it because it was full of nuts. And right now I'm not seeing anything, so hopefully I solve the problem. But some of the moss died because of the systemic granule. I think I put too much on it, or the neem oil. So anyway, that's my mother and child terrarium, moss terrarium. This is just air plants that my son picked up for me when we went to Green Acres last that was Valentine's Day. So yeah, it dried up. I don't know, drying up too quickly. But yeah, I love how this red. I don't know if this is the color this or what, or it's natural, but I love that it's red and the heart is red. So anyway, down in here is, why is my hands are shaking? I'm hungry. This is just a variegated African violet that my plant Frenchel gave to me. We traded some plants last few months ago, and I just put it on this mug, like a Lamu mug. We got this from when we went to San Antonio 2 years ago, I think. So yeah, I love that. You see the variegation. It's so pretty. I'm not sure what is the name, the exact name, but it's a pretty plant. And on the back there is just a variegated, what do you call that again? I I forgot the name, guys. You tell me what's the name of this, but it's a variegated, some sort of like an outdoor succulent plant. So yeah, and this one is one of my favorite succulent because of how pink it is and like how fat the little leaves are. I don't know the name of that too because I got it from Lowe's and they usually have a label on their succulent and cacti, but I always throw it in the trash. Like the label, I will throw it in the trash every time I repot it, and I just forget the names. So this one is my husband and my son gave this to me for Mother's Day. I think 2 years ago. So yeah, this is like a mommy and baby like planter, and this is the succulent that I also don't know the names or, but it's so pretty. You see that? It's a mommy and a baby, and on the side here is another, what do you call this? Air plants. This is actually my stepdaughter's air plants. I just put it in here right now. That one because I need to water them. I watered them yesterday, and yeah, I need to put that on her room, on her shelf. So down in there is another succulent that I don't know the name. I think this is some sort of, I don't know, but it's so pretty. You see that it leaves. I just have like when I got it, just two strand like a small like that too, and then I just keep propagating it. I actually just cut one and then plant it back on the pot, and it just grows like crazy. And this one is another one that I also don't know the name, but it's so pretty. But I need to repot it because as you can see, it dried up like on the base because it dried up so quickly. I need to put it on a bigger pot like this one. It's so pretty. I love those two in there. See that? Oh, I love succulent more than cacti, I would say, but I don't remember the names. So down in there, like the last plant in this room to show you guys is my another succulent that I don't know the name of, but yeah, I am planning to cut off all of the top of the plants and then restart it and just put the rest on the trash because they grow like this, like it's crazy looking, right? And I think I saw a little bit of like mealybugs residue in some of this, so I need to take care of this plant. So anyway, that's for this corner, my uh, husband's side of the bed. So now we're going to the bathroom. This is the toilet door, and that is the walk-in closet. This is the bathtub. Excuse my son's random bath bath toys in there. So yeah, uh, I'm actually planning to put like hang some plants up in there. This is south facing, so it actually gets a lot of lights, especially on the winter, and it stays bright even if it's not like direct sun. So I just put my some of my cacti in there. So here is the Ficus elastica ruby that used to be on the bedroom. I just put this in here. Yesterday I also give this a shower and propagate the big branch. Hopefully it's just fine in here. But anyway, this is just another Monstera deliciosa that I was trying to sell, and this one is not, it don't fit on my entryway shelf anymore, so I just put it in here. Yeah, I'm selling this one. This is the big form, like my large one upstairs. I have so many that I just need to get rid of some of it, especially the larger ones. So anyway, on the bottom there is my Hoya Carnosa Princess. It's so pretty. It stays in there. It doesn't get lots of light, but it's still growing. I am going to put this on that shelf there, next to the dresser when I put the grow light. I think it's gonna look nice in there when, like, it's trailing down. Yeah. This one is it's Buckley. Yeah, some sort of another jungle cactus that I'm not sure the name of, but this is one of my favorite because of how, like, fat the like the sections, and it propagates so easy. As you can see, there's already like some roots in there, like aerial roots. You just uh like plant it right away on to the soil. So on the side there is my frosted heart syngonium. I always forgot to water it, but it's still growing really nice. The leaves are not big, but it's so pretty, you guys. I don't know. I think I'm gonna move this somewhere and then put my red emerald in here instead, because that plant is growing like crazy, like tall. So maybe it's gonna look nice in here. So I'm not sure yet. But on that side, I don't know those. I need to go up in here. I don't know this kind, but this one I think is a domino cactus, and it actually flowered for me for the first time, and I was so excited. I can show you guys like a picture. It's so pretty and it's so big, but when it's just like the blooms are just emerging, it's so weird. But yeah, it's so pretty. Hopefully it flowers again for me. And this one is another. Oh, is it flowering? Ooh. I don't know what kind of cactus is this too, but I purchased it because it has a little bit of like flower when I saw it from Lowe's, but I damaged the flower, so it didn't really flower for me. But anyway, these are just my cacti, and then this is just actually a succulent arrangement. There's a different kind. You see that this one is different, and this one is different, and I think this one is different too. I don't know the names, obviously. I just put it in here for now. And this one is the, what you call this, my variegated pearl, string of pearls that has mealybugs. I sprayed it with neem oil yesterday, and I am gonna need to take care of this and take some cuttings, because I do love the string of pearls when they're healthy and they're been just healthy. This one used to be healthy, but I always forgot to water it, and I don't spray it as much like the neem oil, because uh sometimes the leaves will die off, like the little pearls from too much neem oil. So anyway, that's it for this batch job. Oop. And I think the last plant in here is this. It is some sort of Dracaena, actually, but they call it lucky bamboo. My step mother-in-law and my stepdaughter visited me in the hospital the next day after I gave birth to my son. So this is kind of like a special plant for me, actually. This is already 4 years old because my son is already 4 years old. So yeah, it's crazy that it didn't grow like tall. But I'm not sure if I should put it on the soil, because I know they can grow on the soil and they can grow on water too. You just need to make sure to use distilled water, because they do not like the tap water. So yeah, that's lucky bamboo. Oh, I think I have more. I have more plants on inside the shower. I'm going in there. Uh, some sort of orchids. This is like a Vanda orchid, some sort. It's actually growing, you see. And this one is one of my first plant that was struggling so much, and I actually put that in there on the windowsill, but it gets so like burnt with too much sun, so I just put it on this. Sometimes it still gets a little bit of sun in the morning, and it loves the humidity in here. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I can put this next to my waterfall on the living area. So yeah, that's the last plants in here. There you go. That's the end of my plant tour, you guys. My voice is yeah, that's my plant, my master's bedroom. Uh yeah, this is actually not the final. It's not perfect, but I just want to make a plant tour because I did a plant tour of my living area. If you guys want to check that out, and if you haven't watched it yet, I did that last week. So yeah, anyway, this is it. And if you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you love my dog, if you love Ginger, uh put a dog emoji. She's on her bed right now. She's just sleeping. Ginger, 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 baby, are you sleepy? Yeah, so this is the end of the video, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye. Bye, Ginger. Oop, you standing? You standing?